Warning. The following contains seriously fucked up shit, including reckless, illegal, and life-threatening stunts, graphic violence, nudity, and full-on pornography. It's so fucked up, there's a chance you may even pass out, so you're officially watching this at your own risk. Lastly, don't attempt anything you're about to see, okay? Now, enjoy!
Oh, sorry, buddy! Watch out for the wires! It's the tour bus. Thanks, Bill! Here you go! Fuck you! Get the fuck off the road!
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for me! Yeah, dude. How you doing, London? How many of you guys know that I was born here in England? Maybe that's why my teeth have always been so fucked up. And now I'm back and I'm in a messed up situation. I'm Steve-O in my 40s. And there's nothing easy about becoming an aging attention whore. So, I've been trying to pull off the craziest shit ever before it becomes creepy to watch me do it. And that is what tonight's show is all about. So, what I call my bucket list is a bunch of severely fucked up shit that was never actually supposed to happen. It was crazy to even say these things. Like, for example, the last 20 years, every time skydiving ever came up, I always said, man, if I ever go skydiving, I'm going to be butt-ass naked and furiously jacking off. With another man strapped to my back. Plus, I'll time it so that when I fall out of the airplane, I'm actually blowing a load. I called this idea skyjacking. And like I said, I never thought I was actually going to do it. But in the midst of my midlife crisis, I decided, fuck it. I said, I'm going skyjacking. And I'm going to do the rest of this demented-ass shit too, film everything, and put together the wildest multimedia show ever. So, I gotta warn you guys, you're gonna see some stuff. And it will get intense. But I'm starting you off easy with something I call dick painting. The woman who is painting my dick. That is my gorgeous fiance, Lux. And given what you're gonna see Lux go through tonight, you could argue that this is the most fucked up love story of all time. And it was actually while scratching something off my bucket list that it first occurred to me, I need to spend the rest of my life with Lux. Wait till you hear what I was doing. It was something pretty simple, but super important, and I just can't believe it took so long to happen. All these years, my buddies and I never took a shit on a fan. But I think we can all agree the shit needed to hit the fan. So I went on Amazon and got myself the most badass one I could find. And when it showed up in the mail, I said to Lux, "Babe, I'm not shitting for the next 3 days." And she gets it. So as promised, I went for 3 fucking long, uncomfortable days, and then I started consuming laxatives. A lot of them. We had a little crew over to the house to properly document this epic stunt. We were all set up right in the front yard. I got that fan on full blast. And I was positive that everything was gonna fall out of me like a bucket of soup. And because the fan's pointed straight up, it's gonna come right back at me. But I got that all wrong. For starters, everything did not fall out. I just had a struggling dangler. And it dangled until it got shockingly long. Then when it finally fell, it didn't come back up. It just went... And then another one. And then it really started coming. It's all just flying sideways across the yard, and I got these people standing around. Everybody's running for their fucking lives and barfing while they're running. That is, everybody except for my girl. Lux just stood there and took it. And she was wearing this tiny little mini skirt, holding that camera nice and steady. The only time she even budged was to go in for a better shot. And the moment it became perfectly clear that I had to put a ring on it was when those cameras recorded her saying, "Do I have shit in my vagina?" Which was a totally legitimate question, as you will see right now, when the shit hits the fan. I couldn't shit on a fan without fucking Captain Pooh Meister Dave England.
Oh, God, you're okay. Fuck! Come out of here! Here. Oh,
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Shit. Do I have shit in my vagina?
Really, I shit all over my pants? You shit my pants!
So, I asked Lux to marry me, and she said yes. But let's be realistic about this. 2 people cannot take that leap unless first they agree on the all-important kid question. So, are there going to be little Steve-O's running around? Fuck no. Neither of us want any part in that bullshit. So, from the beginning of our relationship, Lux and I were super serious about the pull-out method. which is something I consider myself extremely talented at. Seriously, I think I've always had a real knack for timing that last jab just right. But we don't have to worry about any of that anymore because of one of the biggest items on my bucket list, which happens to be the oldest one of them all. It's an idea that goes all the way back to when I was a 12-year-old boy, and I heard a joke. What is the definition of macho? It's a man who jogs home from his own vasectomy. And listen, all I've ever wanted was to be fucking macho. So I remembered that joke and literally grew up with the idea that I should get a vasectomy and then do a whole lot more than just jog. I called this idea the Vasectomy Olympics. And of course, once Lux and I got engaged, it made perfect sense to go through with it. On one condition. I had to get an answer to a question I've been asked a lot, which is, after all of the terrible things that have happened to my balls, could I even have kids if I wanted to? I had to get a sperm count to reveal the truth before it was too late. So I went to the fertility clinic, and I clinically tugged one off. They put it under the microscope and told me that the average man has roughly 20 to 30 million sperm per milliliter of jizz. And I clocked in at 51 million. Which proves two theories of mine to be correct. Number one, if it does not kill you, it actually makes you stronger. And number two, I am really good at pulling out. Now, before I play you this absolute masterpiece, I have to say something for legal reasons, which applies to everybody watching at home, as well as all of you in here. We are all watching this show at our own risk. And I know it's odd to hear that at a comedy show, but the fact is, this next video, as well as a few of the ones that come after it, has proven to make some people pass the fuck out. Mostly dudes. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but we definitely average about a guy per show. And I've come to learn if you are that guy, you already know you are that guy. So I'm talking to you, bub. Stay in your goddamn seat. Because there have been way too many dudes who thought they needed fucking fresh air. And while they're up and walking around... And I don't need any more fucking dudes and ambulances on this tour. But whatever happens, let the record reflect... I am not responsible for pussies passing out at my show or anywhere in the world while watching it. Now, enjoy the Vasectomy Olympics.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, doctor.
All right. You are going to be operated of vasectomy.
Yep.
When you get a vasectomy, do you still shoot bullets?
No experimental, no cells.
So in layman's terms, we're going to have goo, but no swimmers.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. We're excited.
I really don't want to look at it.
No, why not? Look, that's...
If anything hit me in the balls in the next day, would that open
What are
up?
you thinking about?
I was going to ride a horse.
Not yet. Give some 4 days at least because you're going to be...
Yeah.
The saddle will be hitting your balls.
But that's why it's funny.
He wants to ride it bareback.
Funny? He's crazy.
Ow!
That's hurt.
I have to do the whole thing over again? I didn't even know that. I thought
Oh, you have 2 balls, I told you.
Oh!
Like anything?
Oh, wow, that one's bigger.
Yeah.
His operation's over, man.
Okay.
La pincha.
Here you go. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
A la piñata, eso.
Damn it, stop. It's what they warned me about, dude. All right. Okay, thanks, kids.
Isn't that great? We are not having kids. What Lux and I want to do instead of having children is pour ourselves into helping animals. So, we've got this plan to buy a big property and open up our own animal sanctuary. And we love the idea so much, we're actually waiting to get married on that property. And in the meantime, we're just loading up our house with animals. So far, we've got 3 cats, 3 dogs, 3 goats, and 4 pissed off neighbors. And there's a pretty awesome item on my bucket list, which was born of my love for animals. I was thinking about these trophy hunter people, how they slaughter beautiful creatures for no apparent reason but to take a douchebag photo with the corpse. And I thought, maybe those people could use tranquilizer darts and not kill the animal. So that's what got me started thinking about tranquilizer darts. I wanted to promote them, so I came up with the cool idea to challenge one of my buddies to a good old-fashioned foot race. And like any good race, it starts with a gun. On your mark, get set. They shoot tranquilizer darts into our butt cheeks, at which point we sprint for distance. Whoever makes it the farthest before they land flat on their fucking face wins. So I asked my shady co-producer, Scott Randolph, to find a motherfucker who's got a tranquilizer dart gun. And he did. Took him no time, too. He says, I got a guy in Alabama. So we get on the phone with this character from Alabama, who says, yeah, I can make it happen. I got a veterinarian, don't give a fuck. And of course, I'm thinking, right on. But then I found out what would be in the darts. We gotta pass her outer. I told ya. Are they okay? Because I don't want to be a Travis Scott fuckface. They're good? Are we good to go? All right. We got to get a t-shirt. I passed out at a Steve-O show. Now, like I said, we had the tranquilizer dart gun lined up. But then I found out what's going to be in the darts, which unsurprisingly is animal tranquilizer, also known as ketamine. And the problem with that is I'm a recovering drug addict, and I really like ketamine. So, I found myself in a difficult position because I wanted to make this tranquilizer dart video so bad I was saying dumb shit out loud. Like, yeah, maybe it's a relapse, but it's for the animals. And luckily, before I actually relapsed, I came up with a radical solution. You see, since I got clean and sober, I've had all kinds of surgeries and shit where they knocked me out completely with general anesthesia. And I never relapsed after any of that. So I felt pretty comfortable changing the idea to where I would have an IV in my vein with enough general anesthesia drugs pumped into it to knock me the fuck out while I was hauling ass on a bicycle. And that is comedy. So, we had a few conversations with anesthesiologists. I explained to all of them that I've got to protect my sobriety. And they all said, in that case, stay the fuck away from propofol. You know, Michael Jackson's bedtime snack. But, they said, there's another general anesthesia drug which works very similarly called etomidate, which would make me so nauseous I might barf. Ooh, my dude just passed out real crazy right here. My dude straight up went face first. It was so gnarly. This one actually might take a sec. Let it. Okay. Now, here we go. We're getting back on track. Is everybody ready? Okay. All right. Now, every fucking anesthesiologist we talked to, they said, stay the fuck away from propofol. But they said there's this other general anesthesia drug which works very similarly called etomidate, which would make me so nauseous I might barf. They all swore that it is so physically uncomfortable that nobody would ever use etomidate for fun. So I looked that shit up on Google, and I learned that just 8 milligrams of etomidate is enough to knock a motherfucker out for a surgical procedure. And old shady Scott Randolph got us a vial of 20 milligrams. So now all we needed was a medical professional who was pretty laid back and an undisclosed location with no distinguishing landmarks so that we could say this happened in a totally different country. Like Alabama. So, we went on a little trip with a couple of my jackass buddies and a big old production crew. Lux came along to help out even though she didn't love the idea. We kept our medical professional in disguise the whole time because this was super fucking illegal. And life-threatening because general anesthesia drugs make you completely stop breathing. That's why when you're in surgery, they jam a tube down your throat to breathe for you, which is called intubating the patient. And I begged them to intubate me with a dildo. But they said, don't worry, we're gonna knock you out, but you won't stop breathing because we're gonna give it to you bit by bit to just get you to that point. Which sounded great until they had given me all 20 milligrams and still not knocked me out. I just rode that bicycle around like an insane asshole on drugs. So this one's really embarrassing for me. It's the anesthesia bike ride.
All right, gentlemen, I want you to not meet John Doe.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Good.
Jesus, those are insane veins.
So it's just like go time right here, huh? Get him.
All right. I think I need more.
So how many more is this? 2 more milligrams? Oh my Jesus. As your doctor, I need to know how you're feeling.
He's in the zone.
I definitely need more. We're gonna be up to 8.
8?
Which they say should be enough to do a procedure on me.
How you feeling? He's immune to drugs, dude.
Yeah. We've got 10 cc's in there. We're going for 2 more.
Oh my gosh, dude. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. He's going to town right now.
All right, I feel like I'm getting close.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Let's party.
Cameraman, go way down there.
Need to go
Every
back up.
cameraman, get the fuck down there.
Okay.
Run.
Mental note, Steve-O on anesthesia's a dick.
Go fucking down there.
He's already down there. Do you even know what you're saying?
I need someone further.
Here it comes, here it comes. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Fuck.
It's no wonder you stopped doing drugs. You're a dick.
That was really tough on me because on top of being humiliated, gosh, was I upset to learn that I had been lied to. Etomidate felt fucking fantastic. I thought that shit felt so good, I was questioning my sobriety after that. And obviously, I was devastated that that failure left this item on my list unchecked. Until I met this one dude. Very weird guy. He introduced himself to me as a doctor and said that he had a way I could finish my anesthesia bit without worrying about my recovery, which was that he could put a 4-inch needle into my spine, inject a drug into my spinal cavity, which would render me paralyzed from the waist down, and that he would gladly make that happen while I was in a full sprint. Fuck yeah. But, like I said, the guy's very weird. I mean, who knows if he's even a doctor? So, I reached out to my good buddy, the very famous Dr. Drew. And Drew said, "Wow, do I hate that idea. I really wish I could talk you out of doing that, but I know I never will, and you're gonna do it anyway. So please just hear me when I say this. Really watch out if you find yourself becoming paralyzed above the waist, because sometimes that stuff can back up, and then important systems are gonna shut down on you." I thought about that and decided that's a chance I'm willing to take. So we met up at another one of our secret spots. This time we had a much smaller crew because this idea was a lot more fucked up. Lux was not there to help. We had 2 medical professionals in disguise, and we wasted no time. Old Dr. Shaky Hands got right to it. The way his hands trembled with that needle put everybody at ease. Then he injected the drug, and off I went like a badass in a blazing sprint. Then, in short order, I collapsed like a baby giraffe being born. And just about as soon as I hit the ground, I could not feel shit all the way up to my chin. It was super scary because my chest got so numb, I could feel no indication that I was able to breathe. And I might have panicked a little. My buddies might have too, but fortunately they were able to do the very important job of figuring out just how paralyzed I really was. So this one's all kinds of fucked up. We're really warming up now, London. It's the Spinal Tap. I want you to not meet John and Jane Doe.
This is it?
All right, I'm running. Oh shit.
Do you feel your legs, Steve? Can you feel this?
I feel like I'm having a little trouble breathing. Okay, can you unhandcuff me? My chest is numb. Still trouble breathing.
Feel that?
Hey, babe, how'd it go?
Ah! Jesus Christ.
I think that shit is so fucking cool. But at the time, Lux didn't think it was cool at all. The reason why she was not there, as she put it, there are certain things in life you can never unsee, and she could not bring herself to be there to witness one of them. And I totally respect that. Oh, we got another one? Guys, it's starting to get a little distracting, okay? We haven't seen the worst thing yet. Let me know when we're good. Does that mean we're good? All right, now, as I was saying, Lux said there's certain things in life you can never unsee, and she could not bring herself to be there to witness one of them. And I totally respect that. But her lack of support for this next one didn't make me very fucking happy at all. I became buddies with the ultimate fighting legend, Chuck Liddell. He is a UFC Hall of Famer, and like most UFC fighters, Chuck's ears look like they are deathly allergic to his head. It's a phenomenon known as cauliflower ear. And one day while hanging out with Chuck, I asked him, "You think you could give me cauliflower ear?" He said,
Man, that's fucked up, but yeah, I think I could do that.
So right away, I called up Lux. I said, "Babe, Chuck Liddell's gonna give me cauliflower ear. Isn't that sweet?" And she said, "No." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Come on, I love you. I'm attracted to you. I do not want your ear to be a disgusting piece of shit." And I thought, we're about to have a problem. Because what she doesn't seem to understand is that when a man has cauliflower ear, he gets respect. So there's no way I wasn't going to go for it. But as I thought about how to go for it, it did occur to me that with all of the countless concussions I've suffered, plus the media attention surrounding CTE, that a bunch of bashing me in the head could take the funny out of the bit. So I searched everywhere for a special helmet that would leave my ears sticking out to be beaten up. And I can't believe they don't make those. But worry not, because I made that helmet myself from scratch. And we went to war for cauliflower ear. How's that?
I'm Chuck Liddell, and this is Cauliflower Ear.
First up, football. Baseball.
Better.
Fuck. I think hockey's the ticket.
I guess we're gonna try hockey.
Oh, God. And now, golf. Okay. That's bad.
We got blood.
Let's super glue it.
Do we have to be like an inch away from your ear though?
I think it's gonna rip it off.
All right, if everybody's rolling, can I get a yes from everyone?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, when none of that shit works, I decided to dispense with the cute shit and just try to do what would be most effective. So I reached out to a couple of other UFC Hall of Famers, namely Ronda Rousey and the greatest of all time, John motherfucking Jones. And be warned, John Jones really brought the hammer down for cauliflower ear .5.
I'm Ronda Rousey, and this is cauliflower ear. I think we got it.
This guy doesn't know how to lose.
If I can't do it, no one else is gonna do this.
Current championship belt. It weighs a lot. Ow. I'm actually missing a part of my ear now.
Yes.
It looks like an Apple logo.
1, 2.
Okay. I told ya. Somebody told me there are certain people who just cannot get cauliflower ear. I'm starting to think I might be one of those people. But let me remind you, this is a love story. And the love of my life does not want me to have a fucked up ear. So I am going to let that slide. And if there are any lingering doubts about whether Lux really is the one for me, then let me tell you about this badass world record I decided to set. It was inspired by something I tried for the last Jackass movie, where I filled up condoms with a bunch of dudes' piss. The guys dropped them on my head, hoping that one of them would envelop my head without breaking, so they could do something violent to my face to break it in super slow motion. But we couldn't get it to work, and we ran out of piss. So I decided to pursue the idea on my own time and push it a lot further, which meant we needed a fuck ton of pee-pee. And not only was Lux okay with this, she insisted on being a part of it. So she found a device called Shiwi, which is a vagina-shaped funnel women press up against themselves that allows them to pee standing up like a guy. And with her Shiwi, Lux joined me and all my buddies peeing into bottles for literally months on end, until we had collected over 190 gallons. We were growing green algae in rotten urine for months. Even the least disgusting jugs looked like kombucha. And they were all cluttering up the yard, and Lux never complained once. She actually loved that shit. And she could not be more proud of my awesome new world record from the pee-pee party. Looks like a good contribution right there.
Oh, it was.
True love, man. After months of preparation, this is the belly flop.
So I get the stopwatch. This is definitely a record.
Two and 3/4 seconds.
Woo!
Only 1 minute?
That was amazing.
Amazing indeed. And what did we learn from that one? We learned that all of us need to drink a lot more water. And that there can be no doubt Lux is the one. There's really just nothing left to do but marry this woman. And if you think I'm the kind of guy who's going to get together with his dumbass buddies and have some stupid bachelor party, you're fucking right. In fact, I found it totally necessary to go ahead and have my bachelor party quite prematurely. Because there was one other idea which I knew Lux was going to fucking hate so much it was guaranteed to cause a serious problem in our relationship. But it had to happen. So I just wanted to get it done, and I figured if I called it my bachelor party, that might give me a little bit of leeway. This idea I'm talking about, it really represents a climax for tonight's show. Because it's called skyjacking. So, a while back I met this kid. He was very excited. He said, "Dude, you gotta go skydiving. I'm a professional skydiver." I told him I did have an idea and explained skyjacking to him. That kid actually said, "Dude, you can totally come all over me." So I got his number. And it was not long before I sent him a text which said, "You ready to get cummed on?" And I'll tell you, that kid was all about it. But he waited an awfully long time to break the news that he did not have his tandem license. Disappointing, but I didn't let it bother me. I just asked my shady co-producer, Scott Randolph, to call up skydive companies and get this on the books. So Scott made a bunch of calls. They all began with him saying, I don't know if you've ever heard of Steve O, but we've got a really great opportunity for your business. And if you can believe it, not one of the first 15 companies we called was interested in growing their business. So I took matters into my own hands. I went on my social media and posted a video story to all of my followers asking for licensed tandem skydive professionals, dudes only, to contact Scott Randolph about doing a stunt with me. And it turned out I'm really pretty popular among those folks. Because 24 hours later, Scott let me know he had been contacted by exactly 72 of them. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Now tell him the idea. And frankly, I was shocked as shit to learn that 20 of those 72 dudes said, oh, no problem. So now we had to figure out which of 20 different dudes to do this with. And that proved to be unbelievably easy. Because only one guy said, please. And he said he works at a company called Skydance Skydiving, which holds the world record for the most naked jumps. They were all over this, and they could not wait to have this all over them. So we loaded up the RV and headed on up to Davis, California, home of Skydance Skydiving. We spent the night on their property, and I woke up the next morning brimming with confidence. Because I really don't think I could have prepared any better. For 4 entire days leading up to this event, I strictly did not ejaculate. Because I wanted to blow the biggest load ever. For breakfast that morning, I ate 4 erectile dysfunction pills. So, getting a boner wasn't going to be a problem. I also had my jackass buddy, Preston Lacey, with me. He's my fluffer. But my biggest advantage of all going into this was that I stopped watching pornography years ago because I think it is destructive to a healthy relationship. But work is work. So we came prepared with a portable DVD player and a filthy adult movie. Scott Randolph presented me with a blowjob scene. I saw just a couple seconds. I said, yeah, that. I want that. But don't show me anymore. Scott kept it queued up. He taped the DVD player down in the plane. I'm about to watch porno for the first time in years while I'm pent up with a hair trigger and hopped up on dick pills. This is going to be so fucking easy. So I meet my tandem dude. His name is Doggo. And whatever you're picturing a guy named Doggo to look like, you nailed it. Very sweet guy, too. But goddamn, he had a lot of trouble keeping his clothes on. We barely managed to shake hands before Doggo stripped all the way down to his tiger print Speedo. That helped. We get strapped together. I'm wearing Doggo like a big old backpack. We're getting situated in the plane when it occurs to me that his dick and balls are actually filling up my bare ass crack. And I thought, maybe this isn't going to be that easy. And then all my buddies piled into this impossibly tiny space, and every one of them had a camera right on me, point blank. I could feel the pressure mounting. Or maybe that was just doggo. But then came the kicker. They told me I was going to have to time my ejaculation within a very precise window of just 2 minutes. Because if Doggo and I fall out of this airplane at any other time, we are going to miss the drop zone. So I'm going to have to really thread the needle with this one. I said, give me 1 minute's notice before the 2 minutes starts. And the plane took off. We got up to 15,000 feet. They opened up the door. The whole side of the aircraft is wide open. My feet are sticking out. I hear T-3. And I go, lube. Preston Lacey squeezes a bunch of lotion onto my hand. I click play and start whacking. Like it wasn't even weird. And that blowjob scene was every bit as impressive as I imagined. Plus, Doggo was extremely supportive. But even though I had a boner, I could tell I was not getting anywhere. So I re-upped. Lube. And I'm trying so hard. But still, it won't work. I knew I needed to do something. And I figured if I could just scooch through this blowjob scene, maybe it would get a little bit sexier. So I clicked fast forward. Now I'm trying to jack off to a sped-up blowjob, which I didn't find any sexier at all. Lube! Now I'm kind of starting to panic because clearly at this point, the harder I'm trying, the less it's working. And I'm running out of time. I had no choice but to throw a Hail Mary. It was a desperate move. I clicked skip track. Who knows what I'm about to see? Then the next chapter of the DVD began. It was this woman's butt with a big old shiny butt plug in it. And it was just really distracting, okay? The butt plug is throwing me off. Now I'm losing my boner. Lube! Skip track! Lube! Whack! I'm all over the place. It turned into absolute chaos. And as the final seconds dwindled away, I'm sitting here limp dicking it. It seemed all hope was lost. But then, the last time I clicked skip track was pure magic. And of course, I'm far too much of a gentleman to explain to you in graphic detail just what it was on that filthy DVD that really did the trick for me. Okay, I'll tell you. The final chapter I viewed began with this guy's enormous wiener. It was ramming in and out of a woman's butt. And I'm not even into anal. However, that guy's gigantic cock came all the way out of her butt. It went way up into the air and then swooped right into her face. And she was just so fucking happy about it. The pure joy with which that woman welcomed that penis back into her mouth spoke to my heart. When I saw that, I was like, it's working! So I gave the sign. That means, Doggo, get the fuck out of the plane. I'm finna blast. And not only did I blast, but not a drop landed in that plane. You know why? Because I am that good at pulling out. By the way, That's not even a joke. I literally pulled my dick out into the wind. 4 days worth of cum shot out. The wind caught it, blasted it right into the camera on the outside of the plane. That's where we got the money shot. The timing was impeccable. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is goddamn ridiculous. It is la creme de la cum. Skyjacking. I got me some dick pills. Here goes 4 of them down the hatch.
What's my position on this, this operation?
All right, so this is Doggo. Yeah, if I get a boner right now, it's because I took dick pills, all right? Oh, yeah. I'm Steve-O, and this is Skyjacking. I'm sliding back?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta time my...
You're just now thinking of this?
Why not? Give me a 3-minute warning. Tremendously proud to be arguably the only guy in the world who could make that video, screen it for large audiences, and feel good about it. And I feel really good about it because consider this. There are other comedians who have gotten into a lot of trouble for making people watch them jack off. But when I do it, it's totally cool. That is a big deal. And London, thank you so much.
No, other way. Other side. No, behind. To your left, Scott. No, forward. Brush, brush, left, left, brush.
You guys look fucking beautiful. This doctor's got a nice touch.
Don't tell my wife that.
That's a good feed.
That is a good amount.
I'm talking about one day, you could probably fill the whole tape.
Damn right.
About a half-inch low. Just one more time, I think we got it.
I dare you to lick that fan.
Everybody, the love of my life, Lux Right. She came up with the idea for all of these TVs. She found all of the TVs. The director of Jackass, Jeff Tremaine, surprised me by coming all the way to be here.
Oh my God, I've never been more convinced that I was not fucking okay in so many years, dude.
It's my shady co-producer, Scott Randolph.
It's a sad poor guy. I think I'll have some swimmers. Oh, look at that, dude. I'm going off.
Whoa!
I'm going off.
All the way from Davis, California. Make some noise for Doggo.
You got cummed on?
I get cummed on all over me.
London, England, thank you so much.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I know some guys have been wrestling their whole life and you just learned that cauliflower. Steve could be that guy. Do you go to the hospital or you just know?
No. What's up, John? Yeah, dude. I love you, brother.
Let's go.
I mean, I just felt bad,
Yeah,
dude.
please feel bad. You should feel bad.
Oh my God!
And that opening sequence with the helicopter could not have happened without Mike Busey and the Sausage Castle.
You look amazing. For a guy who's been dangling on a helicopter all day, you look amazing.
Thank you, brother.
How you feeling, bro? You out again?
I'm disappointingly fucking awake.
While we tend to our fallen audience member, anybody see me jump off the Tower Bridge yesterday?
I turned to you, didn't I? I was like half conscious, like I'm the guy. Shit, I'm the guy.
Did you just put tattoo ink on?
No.
Are they going in rainbow order?
I can't even think.
They're not going in rainbow order.
Extra special thanks to Jason Fitzpatrick, who owns all of these TVs and actually wired them together. This team fucking killed it.
It's just not working. The whole bit's a failure, babe.
It's not a failure.
I'm a loser. I failed. Did I ever go unconscious? No.
The actual portable DVD player, and special thanks to everybody behind Anally Corrupted 2.
I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, guess I'm not.
All right, we didn't die.
That's officially a wrap on the bucket list tour, man. That's a beautiful moment.
Everybody, Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. Ooh.
That looks like money to me.
Ooh. Let's fucking go. All right, here we go. First ball, buddy.